On this day, I decided enough was enough. I was finally going to take myself out on a solo date. Just me, no excuses, no overthinking. Well, maybe a little overthinking. But deep down, was I actually ready? Hi, I'm Essie Ochinazo, and I'm a 20-something-year-old introvert who pretty much stopped experiencing life since I was a teenager. And when I say that, I mean not going out, not doing the usual things people call common experiences, karaoke nights, late hangouts, festivals, beach trips. Like, I've never seen a beach before. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. All those fun memories people make with friends and families. I don't even have friends to begin with. So that is how much of an introvert I am. So this was the feats that I planned. I did, like when I told you guys that I never even planned for this outing. I never planned for it. Even while I was doing my makeup, my hands were shaking because I was so nervous. So I had to untuck my top because there was no belt to hold it in place. Like, I don't have a belt, now that I think of it. The basic things that I'm supposed to have, I don't have them. So instead of sitting at home like I always did, I told myself this September, I'm going to do one thing that makes me uncomfortable. And honestly, as I was getting ready, my hands were literally shaking. I was nervous, like extremely nervous. See, as an introvert, I tend to pre-plan everything months in advance. And even when it gets to the month, I cancel. Sometimes even years. That's how much going out makes me uncomfortable. And at the entire time, my brain kept telling me to cancel the whole thing. I kept telling myself, Essie, just stay at home. It's not that deep. You're not going to die if you miss this once. But I was going to challenge myself anyway. Do you understand? That's how, oh my God. I did not plan this whole thing. Defeat, nothing. I did not plan the whole thing. I had to carry that big bag because I have my other phone in it, just so I can be distracted. I have my other phone, I have my charger, I have everything that is going to distract me from the reality that I was going to face on this particular day. This took me a lot of courage. Now, this is the face of a girl who doesn't know what she's doing, who is nervous and confused about what is to come. Now, this is my outfit of the day. It wasn't planned at all. That bag isn't what I wanted to carry, but I had to. So for where I was headed, listen, I had to pick a place close to home. I mean, I don't even know anywhere like that. So I just said, let me go somewhere I'm familiar with. There's this shopping mall near me, and they recently opened an eatery. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go there. Safe choice, right? Because I'm kind of used to going there to get my skincare products and all of that. But that day, my earring literally fell off in the wind, gone, just like that. And my wig was against me. I can't. It was like everything wanted me to cancel. And I was like, you know what, just keep showing me the sign. Maybe I'll just go home. Right? When I finally got there, I couldn't even lift my phone to vlog. Maybe because I was nervous, maybe because I was just uncomfortable. Either way, it was a struggle. But honestly, the ambience surprised me. It was really nice and I was impressed. Now, here's the thing about me. When I'm nervous, you can always tell because suddenly I become overly nice and extra jovial. Like, I'm a nice person, yes. But when I start cracking too many smiles and acting too friendly, just know that I am shaking inside. So when I went to order, they told me the price for one scoop. And in my head, I was like, one scoop might be too small. Let me just get three. I got fried rice and jollof. When the food came, I almost cried. It was too much, like way too much. And because I was uneasy and disoriented, I didn't even know how to act. Another thing about me is I don't like eating in public. My stomach literally tightens. Unless I'm with people I'm super comfortable with, eating out is a struggle. Honestly, the only thing I can usually manage outside is ice cream. And this girl gave me spoon. I don't eat rice with spoon. So I had to wait for them to get me fork before I can, start digging in. And I was just looking around. You can tell from my facial expression. So this was when I was asking them to give me fork instead of spoon. And I had to keep waiting. Then you see me smiling because one of the guys at the shopping mall, he saw me and he's someone that I'm very cool with, so he was like hailing me, hey, copper. I was like, I'm not a copper anymore. After a whole decade of waiting, they eventually brought me a fork, and yeah, I pray over my meals, even once served at home. It's a habit. I dug in, and that was when I realized I've forgotten how to chew. I literally stared at my food and I was like, how do humans do this again? Help me. But the rice, it was really nice. And this was the moment I was praying for the ground to open and swallow me. Chineke, now you see the way my eyes was just, locking and just looking around. Shame. Another sign that I was actually uncomfortable and disoriented was I did something that I never do. I ate rice while drinking a fizzy drink. big mistake. I don't do that. Normally, it's either I eat first, then drink, or I drink first, then eat. But mixing them, absolutely not. It's not the best combination at all. So yeah, just looking at my face, you could tell I was uncomfortable. I was nervous. And that was when I brought out my phone and I had to just continue with a K-drama that I was watching at home, because that was the only distraction that I needed, and that was the only thing that could distract me from the whole people around. There was nobody around, safe, and that's like the weird thing. I also forgot to add that this is one of my favorite drinks, Ferus. I love it so much. Now, this is my plate. After literally forcing myself to eat, I couldn't finish it, and I had to ask them for a takeaway to take them home. I took a video to commemorate the facts that I went out. Did I enjoy myself? Absolutely not. But will I try it again? Definitely, of course. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.